Alright, let's see what's on the old New Year's resolution list. Get better sense of fashion. Okay. That's done. What else? Figure out what irony means. Okay. I'll work on that. How they hangin' down, dudes? It's me, the Media Raptor, and welcome to Jaws-Uary, here on the Media Raptor Reviews. That's right, you guys. We're doing an entire month of shark movie reviews. Why Jaws-Uary? Because I felt like it and I was kind of lazy, and to be honest, it's been too long since I reviewed a bad shark movie. And to be honest, that's kind of what I started this channel doing in the first place. The first review I ever made was Sharktopus. And while it might not be the first canonical review, that being the Avengers, Sharknado was the first Media Raptor review I ever did, where you actually saw me. Also, interesting news. We are almost at 1,000 subscribers. At the time of filming this, I'm nearing 800, which is awesome. And you guys, if we can hit 1,000 subscribers, not only will that be a huge achievement for me, as I believe I never even thought I'd get past 500 subscribers, let alone 250. Like, this is like 2017 was a huge year for me when it comes to YouTube. But if we can get to 1,000 subscribers, well, I got some specials lined up that I want to review. You know, some Thomas the Tank Engine stuff that a lot of people have been asking for. Not only that, but a 5-year retrospective about all the mistakes I've made and all the things that actually somehow worked during my time as the Media Raptor. So hopefully we can reach that soon, because I want to share with you guys some of the past, present, and future ideas for the Media Raptor. And while I don't want to review more Thomas and Friends, it's pretty heavily requested. But what are we going to kick off Jaws-Uary with? Could it be the titular movie that this entire month is named after? No. That'll be the finale, because it makes more sense that way to me. Today, we're going to review Two-Headed Shark Attack. That title is so stupid, and I love it. You guys, I'm just going to go ahead and give you a big spoiler for this entire month. A lot of these reviews will be somewhat biased due to the fact that I love shark movies. Always have, always will. All these reviews will contain terms like, but it's so bad it's good, or the actors aren't really trying but it kind of works, or the effects are so bad you can't help but laugh at them, or if you're into this kind of film you're gonna love it. So I'm just gonna go ahead and tell you now. If you, like me, love bad shark movies, this month is going to be amazing for you. If you don't like bad shark movies, and really you want to see what I think about a genuinely good shark movie, come back near the end of the month. And if you've never seen these kind of bad shark movies, well, let me recommend you go watch some of my other reviews on things like Sharknado, the Sharknado reviews, before you watch this, because I won't be touching the Sharknado movies this month because I've already reviewed all of them. So, let's just talk about the one at hand, or at least in this, I should have said this one ahead, because then I could have made a bad head pun, okay. Whatever. Two-Headed Shark Attack. What's the story? Well, when a semester at sea ship is sunk by a mutated two-headed shark, the survivors escape to a deserted atoll where it starts flooding. The co-eds are no longer safe in the double jaws of this monster. Yeah, you guys heard that right. Essentially what happens is there's this ship that's spending the entire semester at sea, but we see how big this ship is, and it's pretty tiny, to be honest, considering the fact that there's also about 25 people on it. And if they have enough food and water, I'm thinking too hard on this. Essentially, it's a bunch of people on a ship the ship goes down and they have to survive on the ocean and figure out a way to defeat this shark and survive. So, are any of these characters memorable? Are any of them entertaining? No. Gotta be honest, when it comes to making a lazy B movie, the easiest route is just to use college kids, because you can write them as drug-fueled, sex-fueled, alcoholic. You can make them the most vague stereotypes you want. You give them no real likable characteristics, and then just call it a day. Because, you know, the shark will kill them, and that's what you're here for. Now, this movie does something right, though. It knows that these characters are not likable. It knows these characters, you don't want to spend a lot of time with them. So it actually doesn't make you spend a lot of time with them. Yes, it takes about 10 minutes or so before the shark shows up and you actually get to see it, but once they're on the island, most of the movie is focused on the shark. It is about the two-headed shark. See, the reason I say that is some of these movies you'll see throughout this month, they have a bad habit of trying to build character, despite the fact that the movie know, and the writers know, and the actors know, you're not going to care for them, but they at least try to give you something to make you want to care, but it doesn't work. This one knows they're not likable, let the shark eat them. So, the plot is as basic as it gets. Our characters, I'm going to list them off for you. We got the nerd, the jock, the smart one, this pretty girl, the smart pretty girl, the shy girl, the teacher who wants to lead the right way. That's it. It is literally just stereotypes. They're all interchangeable. The dialogue is not that bad, to be honest. It's not disjointed. But it certainly isn't like laugh out. It's not good either. See, and that's the thing when it comes to bad movies. Sometimes having dialogue or lines that make no sense or are disjointed can be a good thing. I mean, look at The Room. The dialogue in the movie is horrible, and yet it works. It's funny. You remember it. This, and most of the movies I'm going to review this month, you won't. Let's talk about the monster. The two-headed shark is an awesome idea. And it looks decent. Not really, but at least it looks cool. It's a cool idea. We get a lot of unique ideas with it. But where does it come from? I don't know. No one does. This one, they just kind of take a route that other films have, including another film we'll be reviewing this month, Mega Shark vs. Crocosaurus. They just kind of say, it came from below, just go with it, please. And, you know, this one you don't really need to know a whole lot about the monster. It's not like Sharktopus where they actually try and tie it into whatever idea of a plot they had. It's just there to eat people. Now, let's talk about the acting. This acting is terrible. And in some cases this month that'll be a good thing, but in this case it really isn't. The actors, I mean, I give them credit for not trying. It's weird. They don't try, but at the same time they kind of know that they're not in anything that's good. I'm just looking at some of these actors here. Oh, that explains a lot. One of the main actors in this, her listing here consists of Meet the Spartans, Scary Movie, Disaster Movie, Scary Movie 4, and Baywatch. No wonder she wasn't that good. Sorry, I'm just doing a quick leap here just to see these actors, see if I recognize anything. Okay, the next actor named on the front is only really known from Sci-Fi Channel movies. And the third one? Let me guess. Only Sci-Fi Channel movies. Oh. Actually, he was in some recognizable stuff. Yeah. Charlie O'Connell. If you've heard of him, you might know him from Sliders or Dude, Where's My Car? From the look of it, and Unlucky Charms, a full moon movie. That's really it. And to be honest though, it seems like the actors are kind of here because they know they're making a bad movie, and they're just kind of having fun with it. I got no problem with that. you can get away with bad acting if you kind of at least give enough of an effort to try and make it seem like you're at least having fun with it. The acting's bad, but it's not wooden lifeless. There is some actual sort of effort into it. Like they're not just like, sure. It's not like Tara Reid levels of acting. Yeah, I don't think she's that good an actress, I mean. But yeah, you know what, let's talk about something else. Let's talk about the effects. They're terrible. There is not a single good effect in this whole movie. And it works. Again, you really have to like bad movies. You have to be into these Sci-Fi Channel brand shark movies. And if you are, you know what you're getting with each one. The two-headed shark, admittedly, on the cover, looks cool, despite the fact that it's literally the exact same image just flipped around. Like, all the details and stuff in its mouth is the exact same. Nothing about it is new or original. But in the movie, it is actually kind of cool. I give them props for actually trying something that took a little bit more effort than normal, because they had to animate two heads that actually moved in different directions and kind of reacted off one another at the same time. And it works. The monster looks fake, of course, but it's the fun kind of fake. It's the Sharknado type of fake. I will give it credit, though, the texturing on it, some of the details on its side, does look actually decent. At least when compared to other Sci-Fi Channel movies. When you look at, like, Sharktopus, for example, that whole thing start to finish looked terrible. In a good way, though. It truly was sort of just like it was sort of like a shiny gray and then like one color for the tentacles. With the two-headed shark, they tried mixing colors, adding a bit of wear and tear to it, making it seem like trying to make it seem more like an actual beast. So, props to that. But, you know, everything else, like the CG blood and the limbs and the explosion at the end, because they have to kill it, even though there's two sequels, which I'll probably review at least one of, because I've seen the second one, I haven't seen the third one yet. It all looks bad. But if you like this stuff, you're going to enjoy it. Music, nothing memorable. It's Sci-Fi Channel. What are you expecting? So when it gets down to it, can I recommend Two-Headed Shark Attack? Actually, you know what? Man, I can't believe I just skipped over stuff like editing and lighting and camera work. But there's nothing to mention. It's all fine. But can I recommend Two-Headed Shark Attack? Yeah. I'm giving it on the quality, on the Raptor Claw factor, 2 claws out of 4. But on the Sci-Fi Channel factor, I'm giving it 3 claws out of 4. It's one of their better ones. It's one of my favorites, to be honest. And if you like B movies, if you like bad shark movies, you're gonna enjoy this one. I'm pretty sure if you like shark movies, you've already seen this one. But yeah, really, from in terms of an actual movie, 1.5 to 2 Raptor Claws out of 4, it's not good. But it does have some things that work. It's entertaining, it's goofy, it's harmless, it's short. It's like about just less than 90 minutes. It's a good way to kill some time if you got some friends over, want to grab some sodas and riff something. It's great for it. But yeah, that's all for now, guys. And Jaws-Uary has just started, and I can't wait to do this entire month talking about bad shark movies. But until next time, this is the Meteor Raptor saying keep cool, and I'll see all you dino dudes around. Later.